I'm back. And look. I'm a cannibal. Get it? Because I'm eating a cheesy cracker? Yeah, you get it. Anyway. Let's jump back into it. Where's this game at? Where's this damn game at? It's not showing. Am I just not allowed to have fun in life? Is that the basic gist of it? Well, I know you can hear the game blasting. Hang on. Let's go into Monster Rancher and then see if it'll work. I know I've said this before, but what's this? mf.exe. I gotta be completely honest, y'all. Streamlabs is absolute garbo. There we go. Streamlabs is terrible. Twitch Studios is better. Alright. So this was originally a PS1 game. There was an anime that was associated with it. There we go. We're gonna start a new game. Hello, I need you to sign here, please. Finn. There you are, Finn. Okay, see you later. Is it loud? I can fix it. I can fix that if it's loud. It does seem kind of loud. How's that? The image is large. You know, y'all are never happy, are you? You just never have. You just always some shit you gotta complain about. It's always something with you people. Hang on. Game is loud. Picture's big. Are you playing Reforged? It's always something. There. God damn it. I just need to be really clear that I absolutely hate Streamlabs. Streamlabs is so bad. It does feel loud, though. Congratulations, this is to certify you as a monster breeder. Please visit Femba the first week of April. There's gonna be chickens in the game. You're here to register, aren't you? Please wait here. Hello, Finn. Congratulations on acing the breeder's exam. Good luck. You'll be given an assistant. Do you know what assistants do? Yes. All right, then. Now I'll introduce you to your new assistant. Go get her here. Finn, this is your assistant, Holly. How do you do? My name is Holly. She just completed her training to become my assistant. Ooh. She's well trained and familiar with the basics of breeding. I don't want to, like, throw anybody under the bus here, but I have a feeling that Megami is, like, rubbing his hands together. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is a wholesome stream. Everybody be good. Go to town and get your first monster together. Okay, let's go then. Look who's here, Tesca. I don't give a shit. Shut up, Baldy. Gah. Okay. So for those of you not familiar with Monster Rancher, it's a monster training game. You level your monsters up by assigning them different jobs and things so they can like go, help out on a farm or work in a mine or whatever, and they earn a little bit of money for the ranch. And then their stats will go up. And different monsters have different things that they're good at, different stats that they favor. The monsters also have a fairly complex, for the time, this game came out originally in 1997 on the PS1, fairly complex system of like attitudes and behaviors that they will favor that you can sort of work with over time. So if you have a monster that's just like, it just starts out like spoiled rotten, you can discipline them to some degree by like encouraging them when they do good things, yelling at them when they do bad things, but they will never be as well behaved as a monster that just defaults to like perfectly loyal, right? So it really is kind of this weird thing where you're trying to like come up with a really good monster, train the monster, keep your ranch going, have the monster be strong enough to fight in battles. But the monsters themselves, you can get a basic monster from the market, which they just have like 3 starter types. The cool thing about this game was that you could go to the shrine. And originally you can see I've played a little bit. Originally, the way the shrine worked was you would go to the shrine, and it would say, you're able to generate a monster from any CD you have. Would you like to try? And you say yes. And then you would literally open the disc tray on your PS1, and you could put like a music CD or whatever into it, and the game would read that CD, and then it would give you a monster. And the monster was more or less random if you're like fresh to the game or whatever. Like, there's no way to know what CD will give you what monster, but every CD always gave you the same monster, if that makes sense. So like, Queen's greatest hits will always give you an X monster. So it's really cool. It was a really cool way to like basically kind of like expand your collection of monsters and train your monsters based on like what your favorite kind of music or movies or whatever was. You could put like AOL, like, this 1997, they still had AOL like free trial discs, and you could get monsters from like the trial discs from AOL, stuff like that. The anime was good. There was an anime. So like for this, um because we're playing this on the PC, it's like a remaster. They essentially just uploaded a bunch of CD data into the game. So instead of actually putting a physical CD in, it just says like, hey, what CD do you want to run? So like if anybody here wants to pick an artist, first person to type out an artist name, I'll just search the artist and maybe that'll be our starter monster. Up to y'all. By the time I finish eating this cracker, if nobody has suggested something, then I'll just pick Metallica. I don't know. Kurt Cobain. So Kurt Cobain is not going to be an option, but like Nirvana would be an option. But Amber beat you to it. Also, hello, Amber. What do we think? Wannabe 25? Greatest hits? Viva Forever? Holler? Too much. Say you'll be there. What do we think? Oh, that's cute. Also, hello, Taukaka. I saw you pop in and I didn't say hi, but hello. Let's say two become one, because this game is at its core about breeding, right? Apparently we lack the proper certifications to unlock the monster from the Two Become One CD of the Spice Girls. Damn it. All right, we'll do Nirvana. That was the second pick. Nirvana. MTV Unplugged in New York. That sounds fun. 25th anniversary. Here we go. What do we got? It's gonna be something lame. Oh, that's actually not terrible. Okay. We got a Bananasaurus. A mustard. A Dino Suezo. Wow, what a monster. Good luck raising it. That's a good looking monster. You'll have to give it a name. What'll it be? I mean, well, obviously we'll name it Schneider, right? After its creator. Alright, so let's check out this monster's data. Okay, so he's kind of low on life, but he's balanced in everything else. He favors skill and power. So this is actually not a terrible monster. It's not great, but it's not terrible. The Dino is a pretty even middle of the road monster, and it's crossed with a Suezo, which is a little bit low health, little bit higher skill monster. Skill affects your accuracy primarily. So as a physical attacker sort of monster, the skill is nice. The skill will be nice. I want to see what his moves are. He knows. Talk about scuffed streams. He does know scuff. Kick sand in the enemy's face. He's got a tackle. He's got punch. All right. All right, Schneider. Here we go. If the ranch fails, it's Philip's fault. Week 1. And then we get into the normal gameplay loop. So the first week of every month, we feed him. Potatoes are super cheap. Sorry, AK. They do drop loyalty. So this is, you never really want to feed your monster potatoes. Fish is your standard feed. And then meat increases their loyalty to you. But it costs 3 times as much. We're going to go fish. I'm going to give him a fish. Look at his little pudgy self. He's like, look at a little corgi with little short, stubby legs and whatnot. So starting out, he's got no loyalty. He's got an even style of training. Because he's a baby, he's not going to be good at a lot of things. But the only way to make him good at things is to try to do things. So we're going to start him out with something he's theoretically good at, which is the skill-based stuff, right? Because that's his highest stat. There you go. He was successful. Got a 5-point upgrade to his skill. Earned a little bit of money. Let's try again. Oh, Schneider is a freaking workhorse. Schneider is tearing it up. Look at that. And just like that, Schneider's skill level has gone up. So every 50 points, your skill level goes up. Good job, Schneider. You did a good job. You get a rest. Later, and this is very interesting, the way this game works, you've got different age categories for your monsters. Your monsters can actually die of old age or overexertion. Every monster eventually will die of old age if you don't put them in cryo freeze. But they've also got periods of their life where they're a baby, an adolescent, they're in their prime, they're on the downward slope. and that affects their work performance, that affects the stats that they get from jobs and from training. So like as a baby, Schneider's only getting like 4 or 5 points per job of skill, but as an adult in his prime, he might get 11 points. So it's very much like kind of just learning the kind of ebbs and flows of the monster's life cycle, and then training them. And then, you know, before they die, you would either freeze them, or you would combine them with another monster to kind of pass those stats and things down. So what else does Schneider have going on that Schneider's good at? Schneider's got decent power, and power is a good thing for dinos. Let's see if he can pull a cart. Look at that, he's pulling the cart. Oh, he's losing food though. Schneider, slow down, buddy. Oh. He's running too fast and he dropped some fruit. He seems to be relieved that I didn't yell at him. You know, you tried hard. You did a good job twice. So you get some meat this week, buddy. But you do have to try that again. You're going to have to get good at pulling carts. Now, sir. Yes. Schneider feels sorry. I'm trying to say his name as much as possible just to like cue you in, Philip. Schneider is very well. I need to change the game title, by the way. How do you do that, by the way? How do you like change title? Is it just title? There we go. Oh, that's the title though. I want game. Game. There we go. Schneider, pull the cart. There you go. Look at his little gams and the little turkey legs pulling that cart down the road. Good job, Schneider. Another one. We'll give him a fish. Schneider gets a fish. An official tournament comes up at the end of this month. Check up on Schneider. Schneider seems well. You sleep in the field. Have a relax, little buddy. So she's talking about tournaments. So if you look, there's a whole schedule of battles that we can enter our monster in. And every time you enter your monster in a battle, it actually takes time off their lifespan. Like, even if they win. So you don't want to just, like, enter them in everything. Unless you're trying to just earn a lot of money or, like, you know, you're a terrible person. But as you get to higher levels, you start seeing, like, special prizes, like the fly pills, the vitamin Ds. You'll start seeing CD fragments that you can use in recombining monsters to get rarer monsters. So there's some good prizes, and you get a lot of money from that. And over time, your monster's fame will grow, their loyalty to you will grow as you enter them in battles that they're able to win, and then their ranking will eventually grow. And the ultimate goal of the game is to win like the 4 S-Class Invitational Cups. So if you can win all 4 of the S-Class official cups, then you've essentially like won. You've made a champion monster. But there's a lot more to the game than that. There's a lot of exploring. There's a lot of, like, you know, there's a big gameplay loop here where you can unlock a lot of cool secrets, a lot of little hidden things. Which, you know, if I play more of this, which I probably will, because I really do like this game. There's a lot of really random things you can do to unlock new and unusual monsters. I can't remember how Schneider's doing, so we're just gonna have him pull a cart and hope for the best. There you go. He's well. So Schneider as well. Schneider's rested. Schneider's doing great. An official tournament this week. Has little loyalty now and may act confused. Well, let's hold off then. Let's not throw him into the blender quite so soon. Maybe we'll aim for the summer E Cup. What do y'all think? Sounds fair. Let's do a little bit of building. I don't know if that's winning or not. Nope, he's still a little weak. Still a little weak for the heavy duty jobs. So we won't yell at him for that. In fact, we'll give him some meat because he's done pretty well so far as such things go. Aww. Little farmer's yelling at him. Maybe he was tired. We'll give him a pass on that one. Apparently we're taking it easy on Schneider. We're turning him into a slacker. Hunt the damn deer! I'm doing it, boss! So he's definitely good at the hunt option. There we go. Get him. Fuck him up. You get a fish. We're going to do one more hunt. Oh, he's tired. Yeah, alright. Slacker. He's like, I don't want to work this week. And I'm like, you know, I don't want to work this week either, buddy. Let's just take it easy. Alright. Uno mas. And then he slacks off. And then he slacks off after I gave him a week off. Yes. Damn it, Schneider. Do better. Get good. Oh, I should have gone to the shop a long time ago. Ah, Holly, how do you do? Hello. Long time no see. So who you been working for these days? I've been working for Finn. Finn? Never heard of him. Is he a new breeder? Kinda. I was hoping to work with a new breeder. You were? I'll stop by again sometime. See ya. Alright, so this guy sells us all sorts of, like, goodies for our monsters. And the main two things we want at this point are taffy and mint leaves. Because the taffy will restore his fatigue, and the mint leaves will reduce his stress, which are important. The reason I said I should have gone here a long time ago is because as the game progresses, you get more items will get added to the item shop, but it's based on how many months it's been since the first time you've been to the shop. So me waiting like 3 months before I went into the shop just slows everything down a little bit. It's not a big deal. It just is what it is. All right, Schneider, have some candy. And then, just in case he gets whooped. Because anytime you compete in battles, it stresses your monster out a little bit. But if they get their butt kicked, it stresses them out a lot. So, don't get KO'd with low will. Okay, here we go, y'all. The Summer E-Cup. Who are we fighting? Lambar, a pink dino. Yes, I want to give Schneider instructions. Oh, I see a terrible monster waiting in the wings. We're probably going to lose this tournament. So we're fighting a pink dino. Here we go. You see the matchup of our skills. We're pretty even. Pretty even. He's a little faster than me, but not terribly. We use the right and left shoulder buttons to move back and forth. We move back and forth with the D-pad to choose our moves. He's got range on me, so I got to get close to him. And you can see as we kind of like, as he gets confused, it creates opportunities to attack. Our overall skill affects the neutral for our battles. Get out of here. There you go. Or for our hits. Oh god, he's hitting just beating the shit out of me. Get out of here. Kick him. Kick him in the face. Kick him in the face. No. Schneider, focus. Buddy. Okay. Schneider looking thick like a snack in that. I don't know if y'all noticed. A little chunky. A little chunky boy. Alright, so we're fighting another mustard dino. This could be tricky. Yeah, we're pretty much even here. All right. Oh, damn it. Gets confused as soon as we get close. Oh, God. He's kicking the shit out of me. Schneider! Focus up, buddy. Kick him. Oh, he tackled me. Oh no. Every missed hit, our accuracy for the next one goes down. I'm just spamming and hoping for the best. Oh, well, shit, he got confused and we didn't attack fast enough. Uh-oh. It's just a slap fight to the finish. Eat up the time. Hell yeah. There you go, guys. Won by technical KO. just spamming. The Miss Mania. Yeah, I was just honestly just trying to eat up time there. This is gonna suck though, because essentially we've gotten 2 wins out of 3, and Sim has gotten 2 wins out of 3. And unless we get really lucky here, we're gonna lose this fight because Sim is a nasty customer. He's a golem monster, and he's a golem that's crossed with a gel, so he's got like crazy high defense. And yeah, if he hits us once, we'll probably just die outright. These monsters are not, the golem monsters are not fun to fight. They have really low accuracy, but yeah, when you're young, like when you're using a younger monster and it doesn't have maxed out loyalty, like they get confused really easily, and that confusion, they just get a free hit on you, and that's what happens. Like it is what it is. So Schneider just got clapped. Sorry, buddy. You got a little bit of money. 5 people. You have 5 viewers. Too bad you didn't win, but we did our best. Want to encourage your monster? Yeah. It's okay, man. He's using performance-enhancing drugs. There's no way you could have won that fight. Here. Chew on some mint leaf. Chew on some mint leaves. Take a nappy. Maybe don't thrust your gut out like that. You did your best, Schneider. You did your best. But I'm gonna give you fish and not meat. There's an official tournament. We gotta help Schneider. How are you, sir? Thank you. Toothfin. Training fees reduced this month only. See training office for details. Oh. Training is also not great for your monster, but, you know, we gotta earn money somehow. Excuse me, may I help you? Let's get some info on the training courses. Holly, breeder name is Finn, provide training services for a fee. Any questions? Don't think so. Okay. Get that discount. Life, skill, intelligence. We're going to Tonga. Skill's our best stat. Come on, Philip. Don't trip. 12 points up. Hell yeah. Come on, Schneider. Don't trip. Hell yeah. Oh, wrong way. Bonk. Yeah, 3 out of 4 ain't terrible. Ooh, a new technique. Hell yeah. Rawr. What'd you learn? Schneider has been spoiled too much. He's very tired. Okay, well. Alright, it's off to military school for you, Schneider. You're turning soft. Soft like a marshmallow. I'm feeding you too much meat off the bone. Not making you work enough. Tail whip. Okay. That's a very accurate attack. A grade hit percentage. Nice. You're soft. You're soft, Schneider. You need to buckle down. I don't know if he's going to be successful on this one, but I want to try to get him a level up. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're getting our boy in fighting. 0, 0, 0. Okay. It's a circle for, like, good. It means good. Schneider has been spoiled too much. It's very well. I'm too damn nice, is what I'm hearing. Just like real life. Too damn nice. Hell yeah. Pull that cart. Pull the cart, Schneider. Oh, he's messing up. Well, we gotta yell at him because we're being too nice to him. Bah, bah, bah. Poor Philip Schneider's like, I've done nothing wrong. I'm just painting my office. Oh! Oh! Do y'all see what he did? He did not finish his work. Yeah, back to the mines he goes. He skipped out on work. He was very disappointed. Well, I was very disappointed. How do you think I felt? I told Mr. McCready you would be there to help him pull his cart. And you were off goofing off in a field. You get potatoes. I don't give potatoes. Potatoes are terrible. Not like in general. I mean, potatoes are awesome, but like in the game, potatoes are terrible. What a slacker ass. Back to the mines. That makes his skill drop, though. I was gonna say, it feels like a good performance. Skill down 4. Okay. I have a feeling he's gonna skip out on work again, but we'll try. Logging. We put the fear of God in that dinosaur is what we did. So help me God, if you don't spend the week pulling logs down this hill, I'm gonna put you in a field and never bring you back. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Sammy. Little floof. How you doing, little floof? What's up? How you been? How you be? How you doing? You pull this cart. A lot of the dino jobs are just them pulling things. I've noticed that. It's cute because the different types of monsters all have different things that they do. Like, so depending on the type of monster you're raising, like they have the same jobs, but like how they do the job will be different. So like if you have them working on or on hunting, like the dinosaur will breathe fire, whereas like the rabbit monster will pop up and like throw a snowball at the deer, like stuff like that. So it's pretty cute. Oh yeah. That's a good one, Philip. Is that an official? Is that an official quote? Is that an official Philip Schneider quote? Oh, he's got a little piddly fire. A little weak baby fire. A fire that disappoints me. No. I honestly wasn't sure how tired he was before I sent him, so. Your joy makes me happy. There's a couple of good Philip Schneider quotes in there. I've got the Nightbot now has a like an official quote tracker where you can see each individual quote, and there's definitely a couple in there of Philip claiming that he didn't say things that he definitely said, trying to blame me for stuff that was said, that kind of thing. Hello, how are you, sir? Thank you. Ooh, item shop. Half off. Half off sale. Okay, we gotta, well, I mean, we gotta buy, right? I heard there's a sale going on now. Yes, all prices are reduced. Take a look. Yes. You can only hold so many items. Like, as we rank up and we earn more money, eventually we'll be able to like build bigger, like a bigger barn and a bigger house, and we can store more stuff, and our monsters loyalty will grow faster. But for now, we're kind of just in this loop of like working for money to survive. Um, as you get into the later years of the game, it starts being like this very weird thing where like you'll have a monster that's like 15 or 16 years old, and you're just hammering out victories and victories in battles. You're going on expeditions to far off places and exploring and finding treasure. And then it's like, oh, the monster's getting old, and then you retrain them, or you like recombine the monster with something else, and you start all over again, and it's like, all right, we gotta get back to where we were, you know. But it is a satisfying kind of gameplay loop. That's a good one. Quote 13. Oh, you've got quotes, Vidoof. You've 100% got quotes. Hang on. Vidoof doesn't know if they have quotes, even though they're the most quotable person in the world, right? the most quotable person in the world. Uh-oh, something just happened. 100 biddies! Thank you so much for the bits! Thank you, Floofball VR. How have you come into such wealth to be throwing money at a filthy casual streamer like myself? Thank you for that. I appreciate it. You're so kind. You're so kind. I'm looking at my my quotes because I know there's some Vidoof quotes here. Thank you. Appreciate it. What? What the actual what? Hang on a second, y'all. Somebody needs to get to Sammy's house because she is drunk on Twitch. 5 gift subs. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. And a hype train. I think I've had one hype train ever in 5 years of streaming. Well, now we get to listen to boat music forever. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. That's so sweet. Thank you. Wow. All aboard the hype train, indeed. Hell yeah. That's crazy. It didn't do it. Oh well, you know what? We're on a boat right now, so Schneider, don't feel too bad. I don't know if this music's ever gonna stop playing. By the way, I've been running into issues with with the music, and I was like, well, I could leave it in. It's not gonna matter. But I think we're just stuck listening to this forever now. Yes, you're bad, Philip. Do more work. Hang on, we gotta fix this. I don't even know how I would go about stopping this. We're just listening to boat music forever now. Hang on. Okay, it stopped. It stopped. We're good. Scuff is a form of jank. Yeah, it's true. That's an attack that Schneider actually knows is scuff. What are we doing? What's going on? What's going on right now? Schneider's getting taller and he's getting lazier. Keeps skipping out on work. No! No! You work your ass. Get out there in the field. You hunt the deer. Okay, good. He's like, oh, boss, but I'm so tired from not working last week. Can I please have this week off? No! Get to work. You gotta earn the bare minimum money to keep fish coming in, or you're gonna starve, bruh. What is this? Okay, it's another reduced training. We can't even afford it right now. We cannot afford training. Do. Schneider is very well. Good, because I'm gonna make him fight to defend my honor in 2 weeks. Get out of the trees! Knock down the apples! Scuff is a form of jank. Cool story, Bob. Very nice. Thank you for that. Thank you for adding that quote. Well, I can tell you if it worked. I can look and see if it if it took it. It did not. There you go. Schneider seems to be in shape now. It should make a good showing. He's like hiding over there behind the tree. You're gonna make me pull more logs? Yes. I have no idea. I just manually did it, Vidoof. I even included the cool story, Bob. Just for you. Doodly doodly doo, doodly doodly doo, doodly doodly doo. Hype train success. Hype chest. What do we get? A frog wow emote. Wow. Look at that. Courtesy of Sammy Tech Savvy, aka the Foxy Floof, aka Floofball VR. It feels like a Vidoof emote right there. Seems like the sort of emote Vidoof should have access to. Barura. Yes. Wow. Alright, let's hope for the best. I reckon. Wham! Oh. Get him. Fuck him up. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about life, because the Suezo crossbreed on this dinosaur, he's always just going to have very low HP. There's not a lot we can do about that. And eventually that will get to be pretty bad, because he'll eventually just be one shot killable by everything. Oh. KO. You have that, and so do I. Okay, the Kappa replacer. Yes. Well, luckily Sim's not competing, because this is an official tournament, and the golem trainers, I don't know, they like their monsters to stay in the low tiers and just bully people, I guess. They don't always pop up in the official battles. Alright, so we're pretty even on the things that matter. Or more accurate. He's got a longer range, though. Kick. Kick. Nope. Oh, he flipped. He flipped away. Oh. Kick him. Kick him in the mouth. Oh, this is close. It's a good old-fashioned slap fight. Oh, there you go. Knocked out. Boom, baby. Oh, it's global. Well, there's that. I trust you. Vidoof knows far more about the emotes in this game than I do. Oh no, it's a mirror battle. Schneider versus Regar, which is a palindrome, right? Like Taco Cat. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. We're far more skillful. Get him! Tail slap! Kick to the mouth! Push him back! Or not. Or do nothing at all. That works too. Am I pushing the wrong button there? I don't think I am. Okay, there we go. There's like a button you can press to like push the enemy back if you get backed into a corner, or if you want to create distance. And it didn't seem to be working. I was pushing the wrong button. Get him. Get him. Fuck him up. Get him. Get him, Schneider. Kick him in the teeth. Push him back. Wait till he gets confused. Oh, no, not the scuff. Tell it. Boom. Schneider did it. Go, Schneider! Schneider's taking names and kicking ass right there. We would expect nothing less. Oh, look at that. He's got 20 viewers now. 20 average viewers. Go, Schneider. Congrats on your win. You can go on to the next level. Oh, his face did a thing there. Hell yeah. Shin Godzilla. All the way. Which item do you want to give it this month? You know what? You get meat. That too. Oh, please sign here, please. I'm coming. Thank you. Here you are. I wonder what this could be. Oh, thank God, it's just a scroll. In recognition of your ability, you are promoted to rank 1. A breeder's rank shows how skilled he is. Finn, you're on your way. Becoming a master breeder is every breeder's dream. We must work hard. Today is Schneider's first birthday. Let's sing a song. Happy birthday to Schneider. Get bigger. Okay. Schneider seems very happy. Happy birthday, Schneider. You done good. And next week is tax week. So you get... It's been a year already. Our bouncing baby boy is getting bigger by the day. And now he can enter the big tournament. Well, not really the big tournaments. He can enter bigger tournaments. Oh, look at him. Look at him go. Look at him. Just build the shit out of those pyramids. Yeah. Power up 10. Speed down 4. Okay. Can we cancel that out with a forest? Like, can we just do, like, build then forest to cancel out the loss of speed? We pretty much can. There we go. Schneider's getting ripped. Speaking of pyramids, I'm pretty sure this is going to say it's Chainsaw Bear. Yeah. 29 wide pyramid built out of lull by Chainsaw Bear. That record might stand for all time. How? It's just left over from the old streams. Schneider just or Chainsaw just jumped in at the right minute, got it done. Oh, Schneider's struggling. Come on. Work faster. Work harder. Oh, no. How? We really want Schneider's power to come up though, for real. Like we want to just one-shot things. Once we get the bite ability and some of the other like close range attacks, we want to like hit him once, not miss, and then just smash him into the ground and be done with it. And we're always gonna have like that edge on accuracy, but the HP and defense is gonna be rough because Suezos have low. The yellow thing, like where the yellow is coming from, is the Suezo monster. and Suezos have like low life and low defense to begin with. And they're also traditionally lazy monsters, which explains why Schneider keeps skipping out on work. Suezos tend to make your monsters a little lazier. But dinos kind of balance that out because dinos are pretty reliable. So, like, beyond the stats, like, different monsters have different things that they're just good at. So, like, even if you have a breed of pixie that has high physical attack, pixies are not physically impressive specimens, so they might not be as good at like power building. So if you're trying to build a pixie for power and you've bred them for that, you might end up being kind of disappointed because they're just not gonna ever be able to match up. More paint? You don't feel like working? Well, then why are you going to get more paint then? Well, I guess it's only like 4 o'clock where you're at, so that makes sense. It's almost 7 o'clock here, so I'm just like, why would you go to Lowe's now? But yeah, thanks for popping in, Philip, and thank you for the golf around stream earlier. I didn't go live for it, but I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun just kind of shooting the shit, playing golf around with Philip, and just, you know, hanging out. It's good times. Good times. You get a pass. We'll give you a pass on that one. It's always fun. It's not something that you can play, like, you know, you can't stream it every single day, right? Like, but every few months, just to do a nice little relaxing stream of golf around, that's good times. It's good times. What do we got? Oh. So maybe like the Salem Cup, we could earn some money, do some training. What if we do like, what if we do build, rest? Maybe that'll be better. I mean, we're gonna get slower, but maybe we can make that up later. So like build, rest. Build, rest. And for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, check out Philip. Philip was playing golf around earlier. It's fun. If you know golf with your friends, you know golf around. They're all basically the same game. But we were having fun. We had Shaggy. Shaggy was in there as well. If anybody knows Shaggy, it says I'm being gentle. Apparently I'm too easy on you, Schneider. I gotta slap you around a little bit, make you stronger, make you tougher. The summer D cup. I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with D cups in the summer, right? Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess you'd probably the ladies would probably disagree. They'd probably say no, those are not fun. But anyway, whatever. Again, wholesome stream. Stop distracting me with weirdness, y'all. Havel is the way. Havel is the way. Right? I don't need to dodge if I just don't care if you hit me, right? You look like Yellow Barney. You should see the Naga cross, because that one straight up is Barney. Like the Dino Naga crossbreed is a bright purple dinosaur, and it is like unironically a really good combination of dinosaur. Like it basically has all of the advantages of what Schneider is without any of the downsides. Like it's higher power, higher skill, no decrease in life, no decrease in defense. Like Barney is the way in this game. 100%. There's some fun monsters. There are some fun monsters in this game, though, and there's some interesting things that you can do to unlock special monsters. Like, I know I've told Calrea about it before, but like, there's a monster you can get that just looks like a tablet made out of stone, called a monal. And there's actually like a whole thing you can do where if you build the monal's fame up high enough, and then intentionally throw a match, the fans will get mad, and there's like a percentage chance that a fan will like break into the ranch and vandalize your monster, so your monster will have like a little angry stick figure drawn on it. And then if you combine that with something else, you'll get like a special monster called a sketch that's just like the doodle that's on the monster comes to life. They do all sorts of weird, goofy shit with this. Yeah, there's a lot of different types of monsters that are just unsummonable. There's like a core group of probably like, I don't know, 6 to 10 breeds that are always summonable, and they can all be crossbred, so you can have like you can make everything has like a main breed, which is what the body type is, and then there's like a sub breed which affects its stats. So like every single base monster has a sub breed version that's a dino, where it's green and scaly and has like roughly average stats and everything. So it kind of like pulls the high stats down and lifts the low stats up and makes them better workers. So there's like a good mix of different things, but then there's also like, as you advance through the game, like eventually you get to a high enough rank, there's an explorer that will come get you, and he will like take your monster out for an expedition to like a far off distant place. And your monster has to have like super high stats in either power or intelligence to explore, like 500-600. But you can explore these ancient ruins and find different items that you can use to unlock special monsters. Like you explore the jungle and you can get like, there's like an ape monster you can unlock. You explore the desert and there's a robot you can unlock. And then other things where like if your monster is strong enough, you can enter like special invitationals. And if you win the invitational, like, oh, now you can summon dragons, you know? So there's a lot. That's why I was saying, like, even though it's like a very simplistic gameplay loop of like work, train, battle, work, train, battle, start with new monsters, start from scratch, like you're advancing over time. Like you're unlocking extra things that make it easier to train. You're unlocking extra training areas that stay open for later monsters, that kind of thing. If you're not from, and again, some of you are probably very familiar with this game because it's been around for 30 years, but it's a very fun game to play. Even like the watered down version that we're playing on the PC is very fun. And there's a whole series of these games. There's like 2 or 3 that were on the PlayStation. There's like a couple of Game Boy ones. It's a good series. Uma Musume. Is that the one where you have like the little anime girls that are in foot races and they're all named after horses? Yeah, so like this dino is a crossbreed with a worm monster, if I'm not mistaken. And he's kicking my ass. Push it back again. Tackle. Push him back again. Oh, he got me. Oof. That bite is no joke. And he hits again. Yep. And we're out. KO. Yeah, that bite move is rough. We gotta get better attacks. We gotta get some money and then train Schneider to get some better attacks. Oh my god, we're getting slapped around. Oh. Somehow it dodged when it was confused. Yeah, that's the main issue we're running into right now, is even though we've got good power, we got 182 power, all of our moves are like E and D rank strength, so we just don't have the damage to back up the power rating that we've got. Oh, this is gonna be close. I think he beat us. That's like a straight tie, y'all. That is a tie. Look at that. 1 point more damage, 1% higher accuracy. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess they flipped a coin. Hey, Perth, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in. We need to just bail. We need to bail. Schneider's getting his ass whipped. Sorry, Schneider, you are not built for this cup yet. Oh no. The fans are like, get back in the E rank. That was a whooping right there. That poor Schneider just took. We should have stayed in E rank longer so we could bully the other monsters. What do we have? We have life, skill, and intelligence. Yeah. Perth, me and Philip Schneider were doing golf around earlier today, and we were talking about Breath of Fire 3 and wishing you were there. We had a long talk about Breath of Fire 3, and it was just like, you know, if Perth was here, he could back me up. I was talking about how magic is objectively worse than physical damage in BOF 3. Philip didn't believe me. I was like, if Perth was here, Perth could tell you. Perth could tell you. But Perth wasn't there. We were also talking about how it would be really nice to do like a Breath of Fire 3. Well, to like the three of us just like talk about games and stuff. Philip was saying that he felt like the two of us would have, like you and I would have a lot of fun just jamming about Breath of Fire in a voice chat, which to me made it sound like we should be doing like a thing where like one of us is playing Breath of Fire 3 and we're doing a podcast for it at the same time. Like we're all talking about it while the person's playing. Like offering commentary. I think that'd be cool. So Philip was saying that Nina is good if you like work with her in Breath of Fire 3, and I was saying, well, yeah, but the thing is that like the game is just hard coded to have a cap of like 255 or whatever for your effective intelligence score, whereas the strength score is 999. So like you just objectively can do more damage with physical attacks than magic attacks. It's just hard baked into the game. And he was like, why would they do that? I was like, I have no idea. Like I have to ask the devs why they chose that. Like, but it's the truth. That's why Peko can do like 6,000 damage to the flame slugs if he's got the right gear. Just one shot a boss. Yeah. Well, that's the thing is like Nina can be good because she learns all the good AoE spells at around the level when every other character in the game could have access to the same damn spells using the master system. Be tankier and also have as good or better of an intelligence score, right? Like that's the main thing is like the devs just made it so it's possible for almost every character to be better than her at her job. So Schneider is slow as molasses. But the next time he uses that kick attack, he's going to kick the monster's head clean off its shoulders. Like, that's the strat. Schneider is turning into a killing machine. Yes. Schneider can. But the training is normally 2,000 gold when you send him, so I was hoping for there to be like a sale. Once we get Schneider to C rank or higher, there's actually 3 more training areas that open up. You can see how he's getting like taller and lankier and everything. Let's give him some meat. It's like everything you do in this game everything you do in this game takes time. Either takes time off of your monster's life or holds it static. Like that's the main underlying thing that you're trying to manage is to not stress your monster out too much. You don't want to send them to train too much because training, like, obviously it takes a week to train, but training also takes an extra month off of their lifespan. Every time they battle, it takes 2 weeks off of their lifespan. Like, so if you have a monster that just does nothing but works and sleeps on the farm, it'll actually live a lot longer than one that you're entering in battles and things. And being able to know like which monsters have longer lifespans that you can use for training and stuff to kind of like unlock things. Because it can be pretty devastating, especially if you're not paying attention or you're not expecting it to happen. And then like it just start of the month, your monster just like keels over. What you can do if you know that they're getting close to dying, you can actually freeze them in the town. So you can do the freeze option there, and then you can combine them with another monster, and like depending on the breeds and sub-breeds of the monsters, you can get different stat layouts and things like that. Or you could use them in like PvP battles and stuff. There's like an online thing you can do with the PC version. With the PlayStation 1 version, you could save them to a memory card, and then you could you could like battle your friends' monsters or whatever, and it wouldn't affect them. So like There was a couple of monsters I had that were just really, really good that I just, like, got them to, like, peak performance age and then froze them so that I could, like, battle my brother's monsters and stuff like that. It depends. You've got some monsters that only live like 3 or 4 years, and you've got some monsters that live like 8 or 10 years. It really depends on a lot of different factors. There's a whole thing, if you look online, like on the wiki, there's like this whole complex chart where you can like calculate out based on your monster's starting breed and subbreed. You can kind of calculate out a range, but it's not like it's not a hard and fast rule, like, because there's a lot of things where it's like, oh, they might lose a week or they might not, kind of thing, you know. So but you will get a warning, like a year and a half in advance. Your assistant Holly will be like, oh, so and so's not looking so great, we should be careful with him, or something like that, you know. Like, the game does warn you, like, hey, your monster's getting old, it might die soon. Maybe. It's just like real life. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know why they're not giving me any more options. Like, I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting sales. I'm not getting training discounts. You've been promoted to the first rank, haven't you? Oh my god. Oh, I think I've already got stuff, don't I? Yeah, I've got 2 of each of these. Okay. We'll do a training. I am going to cheat, though. I'm going to save before we do it, because we might not learn something. But what do we think? Intelligence, skill, or life? Ravage, power ravage, spot ravage. We'll do power ravage. See you in 4 weeks. Bam. Look at that shit. Smacked it down. Bam. 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 Ha ha ha. Pow. I love the little animations, by the way. You can turn those off, and I have no idea why you would, because they're so freaking cute. The little monster doing its little jobs and stuff. It's so adorable. It really is. Hell yeah. Schneider is tired. So because that was a stressful thing, we're gonna give Taffy, which will reduce Schneider's fatigue. So that'll help reduce the negative impact on his lifespan, because I think it's like at the end of the week when you rest is when it calculates. And then we'll also give him a mint leaf to reduce his stress. So that'll help minimize the impact of the training on his lifespan right there. Let's see what he learned. Doing a little dance. Oh, there it is. Bite. Hit percentage D. Damage B. Take will is it basically like it's a rating based on how much of the enemy's attack points it drains from them. So you've got some monsters that have very weak attack power, but they've got really high take will attacks, where like the enemy just can't attack you because they just can't get enough points up to use any of their moves. But if we can hit with that, we'll be good, because our attack power is kind of silly how high it is now. Like we're coming up on 300 attack. I mean, everything else is not so great. We've kind of just given up on everything else so that we can just focus on power. But yeah, we got to bite. Hello. This is going to tell me there's a training. Item shop. Okay, there's a sale. Well, I don't want to spend any money right now. Schneider seems well. Okay, so he's a little tired. We're gonna give him the taffy to get his fatigue, you know, wiped out. And we'll enter a battle. We're gonna enter him in a tournament this week. Yes. And hope we don't have to fight a golem monster. More power! Oh, this is that fucker that beat us before. It's literally everyone in the D rank it beat us before. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that power. Look at the power rating. Try again. Oh! Oh! Wham! Another. Oh. Boom. Look at that. The bite and then just kicked him in the mouth. Fight over. Now, if we get a bite on this guy, he will die flat out. This is a Suezo. So his main breed, the eyeball form, that's what our DINO is, like his subbreed is a Suezo. so he's like high skill, low defense, and the thing that he's crossed with is also like high skill, low defense, but high power. But if we hit him with a bite, he's just gonna explode on impact. Like look at his health. There you go. Just the fail flail to victory. The R1 spam right there. We do have to fight a fucking golem though. Now he's gonna just flick us in the forehead and kill us in one hit. It's gonna be terrible. Yeah, we gotta work on training our defense up if we can. Oof! Fight him! Woo! Oh, we're effed. Having low will makes it easier for the enemy to hit you as well. So when we're spamming attacks like this, it is actually very risky because they could just like pop us once. I think your low will means you're more likely to get critted as well. But I'm not 100% there. We won. Bite the golem. There we go. Schneider now has 29 concurrent views. Congratulations on your win. Do you want to praise your monster? Hell yeah! Our little Jarro mustard. What kind of CD fragment did we get? A gel fragment. Interesting. So the different CD fragments are keyed to different types of monsters, and they make, if you use them as part of a breeding combination, it makes that breed of monster have a chance of showing up. And if you already have, if you're like combining like if we're combining Schneider with something that's like part gel, adding the CD fragment to it makes the gel part more likely to pop up in a future combination. So We need more power, Vidoof. He survived the bite. we gotta go full Tyson on this guy. We've gotta help Schneider. Oh, is this the training? There we go. Training fees reduced this month only. Well, let's train him again, I suppose. What do we think? Skill or life? We don't need the intelligence one because, well, honestly, it's kind of tricky because you can go for, like, intelligence training and get a power-based move. It just depends. It's what Philip wanted. Ye indeed. We were missing too much. Let's go skill. I love that his training regimen is just like sprinting through a field at night and then breathing fire into the sky. Just like some sort of weird rooster. Everybody down in the town sees the flames shooting up over on the hillside. Oh, that damn dinosaur's out there training again. Let's see if he learned to move. Did you learn to move? I don't know. Oh, no, you did a good job. He got like 50 extra points in skill. He just didn't learn anything. Schneider's second birthday. Let's sing a song this year, too. Happy birthday to Schneider. Get stronger. I love the songs. They're so unhinged. It seems very happy. No fails. Let's go. Indeed. No fails except the one that really mattered, which was, did it learn anything? All right. Give him some everlasting gobstoppers and tell him to get the hell out there and murder the opposition. We have bite. I mean, really, that's all you need. I've seen other dino crossbreeds in this game do like 600 or 700 damage with a bite attack. it's good. I mean, it is what it is. A bite. Another interesting thing about this game is that to some degree, the AI also learns your combat style. So, like, when you're giving your monster instructions, it says, do you want to give your monster instructions? And you say yes. If you say no, supposedly the monster actually, like, picks up your style of combat over time. Like a really primitive way of, like, training an amiibo or something for like, Smash Bros. Where it doesn't necessarily make them good at fighting, but it does tend to pick up your like, behaviors. But I don't know how well it actually does that. Like, I've heard it does that. I've read that it does that. I don't like letting the monsters fight for themselves. Because sometimes even if you have like a really pro level monster, see, he gave up because we knocked him out before. So this is the thing, like, when you've fought in a tournament a few times against the same opponents, if you consistently are beating them by knockout, then they will start withdrawing and you just get free wins in the tournaments, because they're scared of you. So it's actually possible to go into a tournament and only actually have to fight one monster. Like, you can never win by all withdrawals. You always have to fight the last monster in the rotation. But it is totally possible to go into a fight against 8 monsters and have 6 of them drop out, and then the 7th you just fight them and win. Which is fun. Yeah, less moves to think about. We don't need to know a lot of fancy things. We just need to know one good thing. This is actually a tough dino. The mono dino. This is a pretty beefy boy right here. He's not as beefy as us, but he's just like a solid all-around performer, right? Like he's just pretty good in everything. See how good he is at getting his jugular bitten. He's pretty good at that too. Boom. Bye. Have a beautiful time. Yeah, easy. Easy. See, this is part of the loop too, right? Is like every monster does not have to like reach the top tiers of the tournament. Like it's totally acceptable to have a solid monster that just kind of floats in the DC rank and just earns a shitload of money for you so that you're ready for the next, you know, the next generation, which may be what SHNIDER does. Like SHNIDER may just be here to build our legacy, you know. SHNIDER may be a legacy builder. Vitamin C, that's a stat up item. So maybe we aim for June 1 as his next battle. Don't tell that to Phil. Don't tell Phil he's a legacy builder. He knows. Phil, you'll never be an S-rank monster, bro. Your breeding just ain't right. But you'll be our legacy builder. I feel like Phil would be okay with that. Knowing that he set up the next generation for success. I don't think he'd be too upset. Now, if we get Seems well, we'll do one more hunt. If we get Seems tired, we'll rest. Okay. There we go. Also, if we have enough money going into, I don't know which months they are, but like every year the game does a check at specific times of year, and if you have enough money to pay for an upgrade to your house, it'll prompt you like, hey, do you want to build a bigger house so you can hold more items, or a bigger barn lets your monster, it extends your monster's lifespan and makes them happy, like they get happy faster, their loyalty builds faster, that kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what it is. Now you quit out. Oh, no, you want to fight it? Okay, well. Mapetto wants to throw hands. Mapeto. Little fat rock wolf. Fat rock wolf. We're gonna pick him up and smash him into the ground. Just break him in half immediately. Or maybe not. If Tail Whip did that much damage, Bite will kill him. Yeah. Boom. It's like, don't bite me. Bites him back. Alright. Schneider's ready. Schneider's ready for action. Just immediately kicks me in the face. Oof! Next hit wins. Oh, he got me. He's what messed me up. Whew! That was spooky. Nom 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 nom. That was spooky. Just flip a coin and see. Right? Oh, he scuffed me. You're kicking me. Jerk. Oh. Kick to the mouth. You don't get to walk out. They're going to carry your ass out. Get out of here. What is that emote? The little, like, flaming lion head emote. It's exactly what it is. It's a flaming lion head emote. Nice. Oh, man, his fame shot up. 56 concurrent viewers. Well on his way to partner. What does this do? Enhances training results. That like doubles the impact on their lifespan, though. I think it takes big chunks off of their lifespan. I'm torn between wanting to get him up one more rank to C so that he can get more training, and wanting to just stay here and bully monsters for the rest of his lifespan. For the rest of his natural life, he just bullied shit at the D rank tournaments. Everything quit as soon as he showed up. Yes, exactly. They have a number of performance-enhancing drugs that'll be like, oh, this will increase your speed by 20, but it'll reduce your defense by 10. Also, it knocks 2 weeks off your lifespan. Like, that kind of thing. We're gonna have Phyllis. We're gonna have Schneider work in the circus for us, like a little dancing bear. There you go. Thank you, Nightbot. Thank you, Nightbot. Nightbot's telling us everything we need to know about the treasury, the temple, and everything else. I saw quite a few treasury redeems earlier and temple redeems as we approach the end of the month. Vidoof with another temple offering. If you go on the Discord, you can actually see anybody who's not already assigned to a temple gets added the first time they do a temple offering. And I just do it like you know, whichever temple has the fewest people, I just add one. I go back and forth. I know Vidoof is in one, but I can't remember if Vidoof is Nexus or Void, because all the VIPs got added automatically when I started streaming again. I can't remember what his fatigue level's at. Void. Is that what you are? That's too much to read. Well, you're probably right. You're probably right, Goblin. I'm a talker. What can I say? Hello. How are you, sir? Thank you. Aw, shit. Training fees reduced this month only. So the question is, do we have Schneider use the performance enhancing substances to double his training output? What do we think? Kind of feel like it's the way. Oh yeah, there's Vidoof right at the top of the Temple of Void. Hell yeah, Vidoof's like, I'm here. Let's do this thing. Eat the candy, Schneider. Eat it. This is terrible. We're killing this poor monster. Just eat the glass and everything. It's okay. He's gonna get like 20 points a week. Power up 10, skill up 22. Jesus. Well, on the bright side, he's losing time off his life that he would have spent working to get those points anyway. So yeah. It all evens out in the end, right? It was either this or work in the mines for a month, so. Lord. Hell yeah. Hello. More trading? No, item shop. Okay. Let's check it out. Whether the monster becomes a good fighter or not depends on how you raise it now. So he's now at like his prime growth period. This is like his best time to be training and doing stuff to build his stats up. All prices are reduced. Take a look. I don't really want to sell this, but you can only carry, like, I think it's either 4 or 6 items as the base. So. All right. So we're going to give him some candy and some mint. We're going to fatten him up and de-stress him before we let him have the week off. That'll help, hopefully. I don't know what the mangoes do. I guess it's just like, it's like a little treat to help with loyalty or whatever. Let's see. Goodness. Look at that skill. Steady whip. So it's just like he just machine guns his tail whip. Okay. Yeah, man. It uses a lot of your willpower, but I'd rather swing once and hit than swing 3 times and miss. So also, let's just bear in mind that training trip, he got 80 extra points in skill. 80. Get his speed up a little bit. Just a little bit. Sea battles? Maybe. That'll unlock the extra... Getting him to rank C will unlock the extra training areas. And technically, once you get to C rank, you can start doing expeditions. But he's not, like, ready for expeditions. You need to have a minimum of a 500 in intelligence or power. Just to be able to, like, do anything of value in there. But the expeditions are cool because they're done like a top-down map. Like a board game. And you basically have X number of days to, like, move around the map. And then there's different little pathways that are blocked by different obstacles. And you can try to clear the obstacle. And some of the obstacles require power, some of them require intelligence. But once you've cleared the obstacle, it stays cleared for that save file forever. So you can actually have a really, really smart monster come in and, like, clear all the obstacles that require high intelligence. And then bring in a really strong monster the following year to break all the obstacles that require power. And then bring, like, your good exploration monster in. So it's not like you just lose your progress every time you do that stuff. Mo Power. My name is Mo Power. The next official cup isn't until December, so technically we could just, like, enter a shitload of battles between now and then. Teach all the NPCs the meaning of real fear. And then skate to victory in the official cup. In theory. Michelle decided to withdraw. Yeah, you're damn right it did. Mopedo has decided to withdraw. Okay, so this is actually great for us because if you look, Garan, if you look at the board so far, Garan lost both of its matches. So at this point, we've won the tournament no matter what. The only thing that might happen is if we lose, there might be a tiebreaker against either 2 or 4, both of whom were afraid of us and quit before. So at this point, we can't lose the tournament outright here. In theory, sounded like a plan. I mean, you know, every plan is a theory until you put it into action. Look at this, the difference in skill. It's like, I will never miss. Whack, whack. Whack, whack. Hey, hey, you fucker. Whack, whack. Just helicopters across the map, just killing everything. Love it. Jerk. Schneider with the victory. Fame went up. Go Schneider. Hell yeah. We'll have him do some power training, and then we'll rest, and then we'll fight again. We're definitely being kind and loving to Schneider, but we are making him work his butt off, which, you know, is unfortunate. But the farm needs money if it will survive the coming winter. So, you know. The farm needs money. Fall D-Cup. Oh, so Garan might drop out because he's not the final fight. Let's see. Oh, see, this guy's forgotten what it feels like to get chomped and slammed by us. It's been like a year since we fought him last. He's gotten brave again. CD fragment. Yeah. Woo. Listen here, thought. As I was going in for the kill, he's like, is that a thimble on the ground? Just got totally distracted. Just like, what? Now you die! Lord. Yep, one shot. How? No. How do you keep missing? Bruh. Okay, the game is cheating. Officially cheating. Doesn't want us to have the victory. Yep. Cheat more. Cheat more, you great big friggin' wall of rock. Kick him in the mouth. Fair and balanced. Shiny. That was spooky. I don't like fighting the golems because, you know, the game does sometimes do weird hinky crap like that, and it really only takes like one hit from them to just end the whole fight or make it go from a runaway victory to like an actually scary thing where now you're having to spam attacks and risk getting hit a second time. Don't like it. Just spam attack and pray for the best. Oh, that was not the move I wanted to do. Dang it, I wanted to tail whip him. There we go. I tend to be pretty aggressive, as I'm sure you're seeing. Like I tend to rely on accuracy and power instead of like being able to actually fight and keep my will up. I just and hope for the best. Fair and balanced. Uh-oh. Just a little more power. A little more. Took 2 bites to kill that one enemy. More power! We've got to help Schneider. Do we? Do we have to help Schneider? Is Schneider in trouble? Like, I feel like Schneider's doing alright. That's a Suezo CD fragment, the yellow. Always at least one more battle. Mustard fragment. Yep. It's a little crusty mustard on your shirt. Yeah, that's right. Quit out, chump. All right, this one's for all the biscuits. Poor guy. Thank you so much for the temple offering, Calrea. The Temple of Nexus thanks you. Schneider's famous as all get out. All right, we're gonna let him slack off for 2 weeks, and then we're gonna go straight into an official rank up combat. Because according to Vidoof, things are too easy. We got to make Schneider's life difficult. He can't just be big pimping at the D rank for the rest of his life. He's got to struggle and win. Per Vidoof. Yeah, that's right. Quit out. Let's see how many of them just give up. Hopefully all of them. Has decided to withdraw, so Schneider wins. Michelle has decided to withdraw, so Schneider wins. Garan? Aw, boo. We gotta fight Garan. Damn it. He needs at least C rank. Yeah. Once you get past C rank, you start having monsters that do like, they have like weird combos and things that... Oh. Get wrecked. like combinations of breeds that they have some really niche abilities and things. And then at A and S rank, it just gets silly. Like you'd be like fighting a monster that has like 50 defense and 900 intelligence or something crazy. And it's just like, well, if it hits me, I'm dead. Like, alright. This guy likes to dodge my bites. I might just give him the old roly-poly. The old whipperoo. Oh, unless he does that, in which case I'll just kill him. Boo! Schneider wins. Schneider wins. Oh, 98. There's 2 people in the crowd that were not impressed. Like, whatever. Yes. Please sign here, please. There you go. This is from Fimba. Fimba. Remember who you are. See, like, the prizes here, it's the same prizes as... It's not that much better. Fimba. 3 years, yeah. Well, it'll be 3 years in April, but yeah. Is this Finn's residence? Yes, it is. Hi, my name is Karn. I'm an explorer. I'm planning to explore the North Salem area to observe Titus Temple located there. I was wondering if you would allow Schneider to accompany me. He cannot go. He cannot go. He is nowhere near ready to go. What? The expedition is 4 weeks. Anything we find is yours. How about it? No. Not this time. Well, Karn, I'm afraid we'll have to pass this time. I understand. Maybe next time. I'm sorry. Don't be. We'll see you. You can also, like, so when you're exploring the map, there's actually a thing where, like, there's a week of travel time to get there. And if you fail the travel time week, then your monster just gets lost and they're gone for question mark number of weeks. And it severely saps their health if they get lost. And the same thing can happen once you're exploring, like when you find the little ruins that you can like go into. It's basically a dice roll. Like the game does a check of their stats and the specific building you're exploring, and it just essentially rolls a dice and says, "Did you get lost? If not, you get an item. If you get lost at any point, like if you roll a I got lost in the building, it instantly ends the expedition, and then you just spend a bunch of time waiting and hoping your monster comes back and doesn't just like die out in the wilderness somewhere. So having low stats is pretty scary to do the exploration stuff. Didn't he tell me he was going to give me a deal because I won? I thought he said he was going to give me a deal. Interesting. It's for the legacy. I wanted to see if I can sell him some stuff. What is it? The mustard. don't want the mustard. There we go. Schneider's looking a little chonky, just saying. It's all muscle. Yeah. Same with me, right? How are you, sir? Thank you. To Schneider. What could this be? Look what I've got! How's it going? I've been your greatest fan since your last match. You are something else, man. I already have tickets to your next match. Don't let me down. I'll be cheering for you. How do you know when my next match is? What if we never enter Schneider in a tournament again? Dude, man's just holding on to the tickets. Just like, oh, no. Getting all up in the camera, bruh. Okay. Yeah, that never happens again. Just gets schooled. Gets his world absolutely rocked by some little demon girl monster, like a little succubus monster. Just one-shots him with lightning bolts. Spring Sea Cup. Okay. Trying to build his speed up a little bit without sacrificing too much power, so I'm thinking circus then cart, circus then cart. And we'll cancel out what we're losing there. Damn, you're really going at this. You're big, yeah. Schneider's building a legacy. I don't know if you've been listening or not, Philip, but we've all come to the agreement that Schneider, the mustard dino, will probably never be a world champion, but Schneider has earned us a whole lot of money and is building a legacy that future dinos will follow in his footsteps, and it'll be great. I feel like you'd be okay with that. Also, we're making you ride a unicycle like a dancing bear in the circus because you're getting kind of slow. So we had to build your speed up a little bit. How are you, sir? Thank you. Item shop. I was hoping that there would be some new stuff in his shop, but not yet, it looks like. You've been at Lowe's. Well, yeah, I knew you were at Lowe's. You're getting paint for your office. Today is Schneider's 3rd birthday. Sing it. Happy birthday, dear Schneider. Do a good job. It seems very happy. For your birthday, we're gonna send you away to a very special summer camp. Big Ravage egg. Power! Unfortunately, we didn't have any performance-enhancing substances to give Schneider this time. So he's just having to do it all natural. Schneider has used questionable training methods in the past to get an edge over the competition. What am I watching? Thank you, Nightbot. Hell yeah. Super tired, though. Thank you so much for the temple offering, Vidoof. I think the cap is set to 5 right now. After the new year, I might switch it to 3. I don't know. Trying to think. Or just make it unlimited and let one person redeem it like 100 times in a stream and ruin the fun for everyone. Let's see what Schneider learned. Oh, Flame Tackle. So as soon as the fight starts, we're just going to roll the dice that Flame Tackle hits every time. S damage. Look at that shit. Yeah. That was kind of my thought, Goblin. I wish you could set individual timers for each person. That's the only thing. You have like 10 people come in at once and they're like, oh, somebody just redeemed this, and then it turns into a fight, which is fun, but not everybody likes that. I realized we never even read Schneider's breed info. We gotta read about him. Acts like a brat, though he appears innocent. Freaking savage. Let's just put that away. Let's not pay that any mind. So at this point, we just need to get Schneider's skill up to like 700 so he never misses, right? And then just lead off every battle with Flame Tackle. The thing is, if you miss, you're like right next to the enemy and have no will for other moves. But if you hit, they're just dead. Like, it's just over. Obi-Wan, Go Reagan. And who else? Mock 'em? Okay. I think that Gorgon is a mustard golem. And Mock 'em is a eyeball monster, if I can recall correctly. That monster's got a little butthole there. It's interesting. Flame Tackle! Miss. Oof. Oof! Brick. Get out of here. Holy shit. None of that mess. You quit that shit right now. Lord. Oh, he's got a lot of life. Okay. I think we're going to skip flame tackle on this one. Oh, he licked us. Ugh. There. He's learned to respect us in his short time in the battlefield. Or on the battlefield. I like how when he does the double spin, he hits him low, and then the second one comes up and smacks him in the face. It's very strategic. Alright, y'all. So this guy should have fairly low speed. So we're going to try the flame tackle. We're going to see how it goes. Yeah, he's almost as slow. He's a little bit slower than us. Oh, boo! Sooner or later, we'll get a hit with it. It'll be glorious. Holy damn. Okay, so we are laying down the law in the C rank battles. we came in hard and fast and established dominance over this entire bracket. All y'all need to back the hell up. He's like doing his little toes up and down. He's so pleased with himself. Schneider seems well. Oh, you pull a cart. C rank is easy. Easy rank. More roids. Well, about expanding our ranch house and the monster's pen, it's about time we upgrade our ranch house. We've got cash, and we need more space. What about the hut? They say the better the monster's living conditions, the better the monster is. First of all, it costs $2,000 to rebuild the house, okay? Yes. Let's get started. Now for the monster's hut. Improving is $2,500, okay? Yes. It'll be much better. Let's get started. It'll take about a month to rebuild. Here, have some candy. Finally. Nom 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 nom. Feed him the CD fragment. All right, Schneider, you're going back into the ring again next week. Have some meat. Get you the thirst for blood. Schneider is very well. Oh, we get some vitamins. Some vitamins. Misha, Intal, and Boran. Oh, here's our first pixie girl. Better grade roids. I'm even angrier than before. Okay. Get wrecked. Oof. She kicked me. Damn. I like that she actually had the gall to get back up off the ground after that. Stood back up so she could fall back down. Oh, I think we got Quex in the battle. Hang on a second. No, that would be a pixie gel. Never mind. Yes. Boran is kind of gross. Boran's a DINO Golem cross, if I'm not mistaken. He's really beefy. He's a beefy boy. Beefy. See, the thing is, my power is so much higher than the other monsters that, like, the risk-reward of Flame Tackle versus just using Bite really isn't there, right? Like, just, like, two-shot everything with Bite. Why would I risk the Flame Tackle? This is an interesting monster. Like, I always wanted to be good with this monster type that we're about to fight, and I could just never figure out how you're supposed to use them. Like, it's a different style of combat where you just do a lot of, like, weak attacks, kind of in and out. You're tanky, but you just, even if you've got a high power, your moves just aren't that strong. So it's just a lot of, like, harassing attacks and then trying to lower the enemy's will. It turns into a question mark. Love it. Ow! 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 Get out of here! Holy shit, he's doing a lot more damage than I would have expected. I think he's won this one. Schneider met his match. And it's a goo. Oh, fuck you. The very last second he popped. Oh, we lost. We had a good run, guys. It's time for Schneider to go out to the farm. Never to be seen again. He just what can I say? He wanted the drugs more than us. That one point of fame was that guy that wrote to us and was like, I've already got your next tickets to your next fight. And he's holding the ticket and just crying as we lose to a ball of jello. Well, I guess we need more power. That's the only solution, right? Oh, good times. Good times. Schneider is very well. We do need rings of power. Oh, you're dropping rocks everywhere, bro. Pay attention. Got him. Just some random dude in a top hat. Not so fast. Looks great. Aw, cute. Schneider's getting soft. We gotta put him back in the mines. He's losing fights to jello blobs. He's being sloppy, pulling the mine carts. There you go. Slow and steady, brother. That is a cute one, where he's just like standing there guarding. Yeah, he's just not gonna get. He's not gonna get a lot of defense with the breed that he is. He's really just, yeah. He's kind of just gonna have to not get hit. He's slow and squishy, but high power. He's a glass cannon. Exactly. Glass cannon. There we go. Should have stayed at D rank, where we could just bully everybody and earn basically the same amount of money. We should have gathered as many drugs as we could for the next generation of athletes. October, week 4. Fish. $400 power. There it is. Temple offering from Calrea. Hell yeah. Y'all are building up those points. That's for sure. It's turning into an actual competition. I gotta figure out what the head priest is gonna get for each group. Because you know, not only is there a raffle for the winning temple, for all contributing members of the winning temple, and then the treasury, but the highest scorer for each temple also gets something. Open to suggestions. I have some ideas, but hunting. Hello. How are you, sir? Thank you. Item shop. Heard there's a sale. And we can hold more items now, too. So, there's that. So maybe we'll do 3 of each. Hell yeah. There we go. I kind of think that Dude Man's gonna ask us to go on a expedition. I think. Nope. Okay. Game suggestion? Yeah, that was one of the things I was thinking, was like a free game suggestion or something. I'll let you steal one person from the enemy temple. God, can you imagine? People be getting all butthurt. I didn't want to be in the green team. Vidoof forced me over here. You got Calrea and Vidoof on the same team. Nobody's gonna win. Calrea, Vidoof, and Goblin all together. Yeah. Truth. Misha, Quarty, and what was the other one? Boran. So Misha decided she did not want to be a salad again. Boran, I would love if you quit. Hell yeah. So now we just got to beat Quarty. Yes. I didn't say nobody wants to be with Goblin. I said nobody wants a team up of Vidoof, Goblin, and Calrea, all on the same temple. This guy's fast as fuck. Instantly. Thank you. Appreciate it. There we go. Put him down quick. What, you think you some kind of slime monster? You think you got a chance? Not so fast. Schneider wins. Easy. Easy. Yes, its fame went up. FAF. Fast as fuck, boy. Schneider earned meat. Temple offering from Vidoof. We gotta think about. We're going to have to be thinking about a successor to Schneider's legacy eventually. Might have to redeem a couple of, or not redeem, but like suggest a couple of CDs for backup monsters. Because Schneider's almost 4 now. That too. Is that your CD suggestion? Monster Rancher lifespans. The lifespan of a monster determines how long it will live. No shit. Hmm. 280. 280 what? 280 weeks? Oh, Lord. And what are you at? So you're like 100 and... No. Yeah, you're like 156 plus another 28. Yeah, you got like 2 years left in you. Maybe less, given the hard drugs and frequent training that you've been subjected to. Oh, I couldn't even tell you, honestly. It's weird, like, because they just sort of went back and added stuff to this. Like, I think they tried to avoid having a lot of duplicate monsters, because you'd have a lot of CDs that gave you the same monster, and I think they tried to trim down the list to give you like as few duplicates as possible. But what ended up happening is you'll look for like, you know, very well known CDs and just not find them. It gets pretty recent. Gets pretty recent. So you said Primus? I'm really sorry, but I don't know what TWRP stands for right now. Is there a particular album you're seeing here that's good? That's good, Vidoof? Fisherman? Nope, don't see it. I see Sailing the Seas of Cheese. Is it just the letters though? I'll have to type it in and see. Here's the big moment. Let's see what disaster Vidoof has summoned up for us. Oh lord, it's a terrible monster. This is fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. It's just Sonic the Hedgehog. He's actually got decent stats, but the life and defense, oh my god, it's so low. For a melee, it's primarily a physical fighter. It's just gonna get one-shotted by everything. And then we had TWRP, was what we said. No search result. Daft Punk. That should pop up. There you go. Tron Legacy. The Tron Legacy soundtrack. There you go. Oh, there you go. Random access memories. Like RAM. We were talking about RAM earlier. Do RAM. I mean, this one has a very rare one. You must first get committee permission to breed. Okay. I mean, keep in mind, like, Schneider is still okay. Schneider's not dead yet. It's just important to start thinking about a replacement. That was weird. Oh, I pushed the wrong button, that's why. I hope you don't have me type in swear words in Finnish or something. Jamiro Kwai. It's got a really rare monster in it. It's something, some breed of monster we haven't unlocked yet. which could be, it could be an ape, a hinger, magic, freaking doodle. There's like probably 6 or 8 different breeds of monster that you can't make right off the bat. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this beautiful boy. Oh, look at him. It's a gummy worm. I love him. His name is Tubby. The gummy worm was Jamiroquai, Return of the Space Cowboy. There is a type you don't want to stay with. You'll have to give it a name. Oh, Lord. Aww. Lord. Oh my god. Just life bar is just adorable. We'll talk to you later. I was actually thinking earlier, Philip, when we were chatting, part of the reason I'm playing it now is because I started thinking about it when we were just like talking about different games to play. And for whatever reason, I had seen this game on my list a few days ago, and I thought about it. I was like, I bet Philip Schneider would get a kick out of this. He probably wouldn't be like, you know, like I don't know if you'd get into it as much as I do, but like, it's cute, it's goofy, it's fun. Mm. Anyway. So I don't know exactly how it works. I never like had it happen when I was a kid playing the game, but from what I understand, the worm monsters, there's actually like a chance once a worm reaches a certain age that the worm will create a cocoon for itself, and when the cocoon like splits open, it's a completely different monster. Like it essentially just turns into some other random creature that's part worm. Um, and that creature gets like a big bonus added to its lifespan or something because it's like a naturally born monster and not a tablet monster. I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure exactly how it works, but because I just don't do the worm monsters very much, but I'm aware that that is a thing that they can just like make a cocoon and then pop out like a butterfly, but the butterfly is, you know, like a tiger or something. The CD thing was really fun as a kid because it was literally like you're going around looking for physical CDs to put in your system, right? I remember I had like a notepad, like a little like yellow legal pad, and my dad had a huge thing of CDs, that like a book of CDs with like over 100 music CDs in it. And I actually went through one day and like tested every one of them and then wrote down like the name of the CD, the name of the band, and what the monster was. And then like when I was trying to start a new game, I'd be like, what do I want to train? And I would actually go down the list at all, like look at all the random mixes of monsters. And then if I like, you know, unlocked a new breed of monster, I'd go back and try all those ones that had question marks so I could see, you know, what else do I have that I can unlock, kind of thing. Like, it was fun. Oh, it's that freaking Jello again. Damn it. I have a good feeling about Mr. Tubbs. Especially because Mr. Tubbs is starting at level 6 in life, and life is one of the starting training grounds. So he could very easily just have like a silly amount of HP. And the goo monster gives him high defense. So he could be like just obnoxiously tanky if he's trained correctly. So disagree. Don't lick me. Get out of here. Wrecked. Nope. Nope. Oh, he smacked me. Kick to the face. Dead. Yeah. It's a different type of gaming experience that you just don't get to enjoy as much anymore. Damn it. So there's a very good chance if we lose to this guy, we'll immediately have to fight him again a second time. Sounds good, Philip. Thank you for chatting. Always grateful to have you. Thank you again for the time with golf around. I don't know how much longer I'll be playing. Calrea is still awake somehow, or at least she was a few minutes ago. Oh, get absolutely destroyed. Good night. Good luck. Hell yeah. I want to see him drop out of every tournament with me from now on. I want him to remember that. Damn. Just rolled over him like a damn dump truck. Congratulations on your win. Do you want to praise your monster? Heck yes. Schneider, we're filthy rich because of you. Bro. Wow. Phillips, I won. You did it. There's an official tournament. What if we... Hella, please select one. Let's train for power. You've already mastered this course, so we can get more stats, but we won't learn any new moves. That's okay. Yes. Yes. We want to get our power up as high as we can so we can do some explorations. He's just like, rah, with his little arms, bah, blowing fire. It's so cute. Is he gonna tell me that training is half off? Of course he is, bastard. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure that next week, Dude Man's gonna ask us if we want to go on an adventure with him. Hurrah! He's looking a little thick. Looking a little thick, buddy. Thank you, Nightbot. Hi. Hello. Oh, hi, Karn. Long time no see. How have you and Schneider been doing? We're fine, thanks. I wanted to ask again if Schneider could come with me to the temple. Well, Wait, I need to talk it over with the breeder. What about it? We may get some unusual items. Think it's worth it? Yeah. Yeah. We won't be able to find anything really good, but we can at least try to start clearing some stuff out. Finn will return in a month. Let's go. I believe the special enemy, or the special monster that you can unlock here is the magic. Thank you for the temple offering. Finally! Is this the entrance to Titus? Yes, monsters were worshipped as gods here in Titus. Monsters? Those monsters rarely exist anymore today. We'll find out. Onward! So now we pick a direction. I'm gonna go this way. And it's blocked. That's a huge rock! He tries to break it. Fails. Try again. Fails. Alright, so we'll go back this way. So we're not strong enough to break that. We'll just keep going around the edges here. Oh, we'll just waste half a day. That's fine. That's a huge rock. There you go. Hell yeah. Way to go, Schneider. So that's an explorable area, but Schneider does not have the, like, intelligence affects their ability to, like, wander around and not get lost. And no offense to our little mustard dino, but he will immediately get lost and just freeze to death in the ruins. This is some sort of Titus school. She's like, okay. Do you wish to explore? Hell no. Just a guy in a Hawaiian shirt hoping for the best. That's real life right there. Nothing's changed. Yeah, so we're just clearing the map out. Ooh. Here's a stone with a story etched about the Titus history. Is there anything here? Yes, I see a closet down below. I think sacred books are there. Let's find them then. Oh, that's an actual explorer. Okay, well, that sucks. No, Schneider cannot find more. Come back out. He said, I see a closet down there. I didn't know that my dinosaur's whole body was going to just go down in there, and he's going to be, like, rummaging in the closet looking for stuff. You can get a variety of things from the explorations. You can get rare gemstones that you can sell for money. You can get basically any of the normal items that you can find in the shops. You can get different CD fragments, drugs for your monster, stuff like that. So there's a good mix of things that you can find. It's just, it's not safe to do with a low intelligence monster. You love it. It's cute. It's cute. You're just going around exploring. You're looking for treasure. We got only 2 days left, do we? We'll hurry then. It's just cute. Oh, this must be the ruins of the center regions of the Titus Temple. Center? So is this the main area of the temple? Right. But there's another hidden portion here that was used for secret rituals. Do you wish to explore? No. So there's a total of 3 areas you can explore, and he always shows up the same week and month of every year, as long as your monster is at least C rank. Like your monster can't be out training. He has to be at the ranch on the second week of like January, June, or September, whatever the months are. But you've got the snowy area that you can explore, and you can get the magic mirror for the magic monster. There's a jungle area you can explore where you can find a magic banana, so you can get an 8 monster. And then there's the desert ruins that you can explore, and you can find all the parts for the robot monster and then put them together to get the robot unlocked. Finally. We did alright this time. Not bad. Let's hit the road. Schneider is very tired. Schneider did a good job. He broke not one, but 2 rocks. Good job, Schneider. Double mint leaf all the way. It's a little thick. It's a little thickened. It's because I keep giving him taffy to make up for rest. I'll give him taffy and then tell him to sleep, so he gets like double energy back, but it's messing up his waistline. And this is actually a thing. Like I've had other dinos in other playthroughs that are like the same age as this one, but they're super thin. They have different body types to them. It's you know, not to the degree that it gets crazy, but it's like if you're playing like Pokemon Go and you've got like your small, medium, and large size monsters. They've got different body types and things that they can develop over time. It's just a cute game. Just a cute. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. It's a cute game. Enough said. I don't have to convince y'all. You're watching it. You're loving it. Schneider seems well. Paw! Get wrecked. We've got to help Schneider. He seems tired. He's almost 4. He's got about another 1.5 years in him, maybe less. It's kind of depressing. I don't want him to go. I don't want to like send him off for training or anything either, because I'm hoping that we'll get to, I think it was like the 4th week in May, right? When it asked us if we wanted to upgrade our house and stuff, and I would like to do that again. Because as you upgrade your house, you get more carry capacity and things, but it also affects other stuff. Like it affects other things on the ranch as well, having like a better house and a better barn. Hello. Still nothing? Okay. Eventually he'll start adding new stuff to his shop, and it's like if you go into the shop on week 1 of the game, it's like he'll continue adding new things to the shop until like year 25 or something crazy like that. And I think it's to some degree random, but once he's gotten all the normal items, there's like a doll that he gets that you can unlock a monster that looks like a stuffed animal. Schneider's 4th birthday. Sing it. Happy birthday to Schneider. Try your best. As big as our house. Schneider wishes you the best of luck. Thanks, Schneider, old buddy, old pal. So if you buy this on Steam, it's actually a twofer. They've got Monster Rancher 1 and 2 DX together. So you are getting 2 games, and Monster Rancher 1 I think is cuter. Monster Rancher 2 has even more stuff on the back end, like in terms of monsters you can unlock and stuff like that. So like as crazy as this one is, there is a sequel that's got even more going on, and it's got totally different monster breeds and things. This was actually, I know Goblin Junkbot said something about it earlier, but there was actually an anime that went with this game at one point. You could probably still find it online. It used to show on like Fox Kids Network. And it's very much a product of the 90s. It is a 90s kids anime based on a video game, and it is glorious in all the ways that a 90s kids anime based on a video game would be. How are you, sir? Thank you. Schneider as well. So we could buy like a taffy and 2 mint leaves. Keep them on hand. I like to have my taffy and my mint leaf handy. Blah. I want to know when we're going to see Vidoof playing Shadows of the Beast. I know I got an updated copy of that game, and I'm planning to give it another try at some point. Shadows of the Beast. I will definitely be using save states at the end of every dungeon, though, because that's the walk back on that game is terrible. Like, the whole game takes 30 minutes to beat, but every time you die, you have to start from the beginning. There's no continue. The continue is continue trying from the beginning, sucker. That's the continue feature for Shadow of the Beast. It's kind of like Fester's Quest. We did Fester's Quest, you know, it was like one of the first games I played when I came back to streaming. It was like, wow, this is only an hour and 20 minutes if you just, you know, reload if you die to a boss. Like, because dying to the boss, you don't really lose any items. You just get kicked back to the start of the game. It takes you 30 minutes to walk back. No, by updated version, I meant because the version I was playing before, you and Yelleth were calling me out because some of the enemies didn't cause damage, because apparently it was like a modded copy, and I didn't realize it when I downloaded it. So you were like, "Why don't the eyeballs hurt you?" And I was like, "I don't know. I'm just playing what I found." Some kind soul knew. He knew that this game was jank. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the battle. Misha will drop out. Boran will drop out. Ugh. This jerk. I don't like this goo monster, man. He sucks. And run through everything. It was just specific stuff I was running through. And I was as shocked as you were. I was as shocked as you were, Vidoof. Flame tackle! Direct. Oh, he survived it that time. Holy cow. Interesting. Oh, boo. There. GTFTS. Vitamin B. He's so famous. Yes. Rawr. Doing his little toes up and down. He's like... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my monster has to be rank B to get the next house upgrade or something. Roids, yeah. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. Hmm. Okay, so the way the upgrades work, Ranch Upgrade 1 makes your monster less likely to run away from home, and Ranch Upgrade 2 makes your monster's stress go down by 2 points every week, and the ranch can't be destroyed. I don't know about the stable being destroyed. That's scary. I also have to be rank 6 to do that, though, so yeah. So I would have to have an S rank monster. I could get another house, but the house just every time you upgrade your house, you get two more item slots. That's all that does. A Tonga item which hardens skin by raising defense by 10 and reducing speed by 10. Eh. It's not the good stuff. It's not the training aid that we were hoping for. We got another one in July. So it's the third week in July, so we could do a heavy work and then a rest. And then lay down the law yet again. Some meat. Schneider's been doing a good work lately. Work. Whee! By the way, he's pulling that cart with actual like caster wheels on it on sand without slowing down. That's pro mode right there. Hi! Oh, damn it. Oh, I'm gonna be tired though. Hartville. Yeah, let's try. Alright. God bless you, Schneider. Be good. It's Paula. Are you ready? Finn will return in a month. Let's go. I really don't like that I worked before I did that, but it's hot. At last. Are these the Hartville ruins? Yes. The first monster battle took place right here in Hartville civilization. Let's go. Which way now? The gate is broken. Do you want to let Schneider handle it? Yes. Let's try again. There you go. Good job, Schneider. Tore it up. Alright, so that's a temple down there. If we go this way... Let's just keep going forward and see what we got. There's a pole sticking out of the ground. How could this be? It must be sacred. Sacred ground or not, we must remove it. Murica. Let Schneider do it. That might be an intelligence one. It might be, you just have to be smart enough to, like, jam it. We'll try one more time. Nope. Schneider's not up to the task. Alright. Let's go this way. Oh, this is just a long, winding path that wastes time. Ugh. I bet. Here we go. Okay. Not a lot of obstacles, the route that we're taking. Oh, that's cool looking. Giant statue over there. Oh, we're back where we came from. Okay. So we did a loop. Let's go this way. I feel like this path might be blocked, maybe? If we go this way? Hey, Holly, we only got 2 days left. Oh yeah, we must hurry. Nope. Okay, so that was just we took the long way around there. Okay. Well, we did clear one thing. We got one rock out of the way. Would have been nice if we could have found, like, there's other obstacles. We just weren't finding them. So, but that's okay. We've uncovered a good chunk of the map. At least we found out about a new area. Not bad. Make the next one a big success. You're too hard on your monster. Schneider will pass out. Style. Easy. Welp. Welp indeed. Hartville Cup in October. October 4. Ah! There we go. My foot's falling asleep. I gotta switch. There we go. There we go. There we go. We've gotta help Schneider. We could try to get Schneider up to rank B. I mean, we've only been in a couple of tournaments, but we do have a good core of them that are pretty scared of us. Like, we could try it. Get to B rank and maybe unlock like, I don't know, something. Do it. Do it. I am the Senate. Right? That guy. Could do the lightning bolt hands. Finn, there's an official tournament this week. Worst case scenario, some monster we haven't faced yet beats the brakes off Schneider and he dies from his injuries, right? Nothing terrible. Schneider's legacy shall be B rank or above. Wham. Bam. Thank you, man. Boran has decided to withdraw, so Schneider wins. Next one's Obi-Wan. He might quit out too. I don't know. We haven't fought him in a while though. Yeah, he quit out. That's like a one-hit kill for us. Gorgon's not gonna drop out. No way. Yeah. Go rig on. It's funny because the monsters actually get like bigger based on the to some degree, like some of it's age based, but they do get more developed looking the higher your rank. And when you get to like A rank or S rank, these golem monsters are just, it's silly how big they are. They just tower over everything. 83%, I'll roll those dice. Don't you forget it, you jerk. Yeah, we've officially kind of tipped the scale on our skill ranking to where we are just officially like silly accuracy with most of our moves now. Good luck. Good luck. Gotta do the Star Fox voice. Good luck. Alright. Get jerk. Wrecked. Oof. And this isn't even like a high power crossbreed of this dinosaur. This monster is not actually optimized for physical damage. He's just buff. He's just a buff boy. Here we go. Hmm. 82% on the... Okay, well... Jerk. No! Gave me a little slap-a-rooney. Got almost guaranteed hit with the tail whip. Oh. Get out of here. One. Now he's got Fury, and he's going to start getting crits on me and beat us. No, never mind. We just put him out of commission. SHNIDER is just built different. That's right. The breeder book says to get rid of him because he's bratty, but honestly never really had an issue with him. Calrea will tell you, I've played this game before, and I've been in here like just losing my shit at some of these monsters that just absolutely refuse to do what they're told. Like... I had a monster, I can't even remember which one it was, but like the last time I really sat down and played this, I had a monster that made it through the first year of its life without successfully completing a single job. Like every one of its jobs, it either failed or just refused to do them. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, I'm being punked right now. There's no way. This monster was totally just off the charts. Disrespectful. Yeah, like they always have a little bit at the beginning where they kind of like try to test you. But this monster, man, this monster made it all the way to year one and had never done any actual work. And I was just like, I got a game over. Like I'm out of money. Can't do anything. Had to get another monster just to like do yard work to keep the ranch running. R3. Hell yeah. The Trial Cup. Okay. Vitamin D Cup. Hi! Hello again. Where are you planning to go now? I'm heading south this time to the ancient ruins in Reno. Let it go. Okay, let me think. Well, he's at full strength. Yes, he's rested up. I didn't save, but here we go. We're going to the desert. Are you ready? Finn, we will return after a month. Let's go. I'm so thirsty. At last. Are these Reno's ruins? Correct. There was once a thriving culture here. I see. Reno City's culture is vastly different than those of Salem or Hartville. Is there a chance we'll see some monsters here? Well, I'm not sure. I'm excited. Let's see. Okay. Let's go right. Up. Up. Uppies. Uh-oh, scorpions. What are those? Scorpios. They're big. Just call them scorpions. How can we pass? Let Schneider handle it? Hell yeah, look at that. He just ate them. Guess they're trapped for a while. Hurry. Get wrecked. Schneider, don't play. We're just gonna keep going this way. We're gonna go all the way around the edge. See what we can find. This must be an old hut for monsters who used to protect the city. Let's check it out. Nope. Schneider, I just don't trust him going inside buildings. I'm sorry. Just don't trust him. Oh. Antlion. What is that? Looks like a giant antlion. Shouldn't we let Schneider handle it? Yes. Aww. Oh, come on, dude! You did so good against the other one. All right, he's not doing it. Oh. Look! Fire is shooting out of the ground! How in the world? We can't go on this way. Let Schneider handle it. I don't think that this is a power thing, but we'll try. I was wrong. Schneider is so strong. He just... His brain is his strongest muscle, and he dumped water on the fire, which the two humans were incapable of coming up with on their own, but, you know. Very clever. Let's continue on. Good job, Schneider. Here's a strange place. A monster's name is carved on this monument. A monster's shrine? Yeah, probably. Let's check it out. No. It's not safe. It's not safe. It's not safe for our baby boy. Our little mustard and mayonnaise boy. Uh-oh. Break it. What a big gate. There's got to be an important item there. Let Schneider do it. Oh my gosh, he's unstoppable. Schneider is everywhere today. This says something. There's got to be a message about the Hinger monster on this wall. Hinger? The last part talks about that, but I can't decipher the words. Ah, Schneider began to read. Schneider couldn't make out what it says. You can't read. Get out of here. Schneider began to read. With what brain cell? Power fixes everything. So how did you like it? At least we explored a new area. Not bad. We'll make the next one a big success. You got it. Let's hit the road. Oh yeah, y'all. This was a good year for Schneider. Old Schneider, old buddy, old pal. Pull this cart. Oh, level 9. Schneider's power level went up. Schneider seems well. There you go. He's starting. You can see now that we've like ranked up to B. He's starting to hit max age. He's getting a little lankier, a little taller and lankier. Give him some meat, because he's a good ball boy. Schneider is very well. It's okay, buddy. He's like, I'm really sorry, I keep getting slow. Right at the 100 mark. Keep slowing down. Oh. She's like, oh, enter him in a tournament. It should be fine. Anything new? Congratulations! You've been promoted to the 3rd rank, haven't you? Good luck. By the way, we just got in a brand new item. It's drugs. Check it out. What do you want to do? Raise speed by 20, but drop defense by 10. Okay. Well, now we can just spend a bunch of money and make a hyper speed monster that's impossible to hit, right? Hi! Hello again. Hi, Karn. Where are you planning to go? I don't want to send Schneider this time. No, we're not going to send him. He's kind of sleepy. He's getting a little older. I don't know that his power has gone up enough that he'd be able to make a difference. How are you, sir? To Schneider. What could this be? It's fan mail. Look what I've got. You're the bomb. I've been down with you since day 1. Check you later. Cool. It even has kids as its fans. It's actually like a 35-year-old man with terrible handwriting. Hello. God damn, we got a lot going on 2nd week in January. Hello. Vidoof's like, buy them all. I can feel Vidoof thinking it from across the world. Vidoof's like, buy all the pills. All of them. Do it. And then that's going to be our cap on items in the house. And then once we get to the 4th week in May, we'll have another chance to upgrade the house, and that'll give us 2 more item slots. do it. Temple offering from Calrea. I'm honestly kind of just trying to get Schneider to April, so when he gets his 5th birthday, we'll freeze him. Which sounds kind of effed up. It's like I wanted to make it to age 5. Yeah. Ooh. Dare we attempt a B rank cup without doing any meaningful training since the last cup? It seems tired and worn out. It may be time for it to retire. Schneider is very well. Okay, I got scared. I can't. I gotta freeze him now. Yep. All right, Schneider. We're gonna go to town. You remember town, right? You love it here. Boom. So in theory, we could actually like combine Schneider with another monster using the combine feature, which will give us any number of potential things. So like we could do Schneider plus Doof. And we have a whole list of potential things that we could get. And then you can use an item to try and like tweak that. And then if you were to do like Doof as the first one and then Schneider, it's a different, you would end up with a different potential combination based on which thing is the most common and which thing is the least common likelihood of popping up. I think I'm going to, let's see. Ow. I just want to see if it's a mono. If it's not a mono, I'm going to be really disappointed. I just thought about this. It's like, I'd really like a mono next. And if this is not a mono, I'll be... If it is a mono, I will be happy. If it's not, I'll be very disappointed. I'm very disappointed. What is this thing? Is this some sort of custom monster? Sometimes they give you weird ones. Yeah, Planet. It's a Suezo / question mark. They have a lot of little weird monsters that don't really, like, match up with anything. So you can get, like, a worm that looks like a bullet train and stuff like that. That's a funny-looking monster. I'm gonna name it Disappointment. Nah. What is this monster's... no, I want to see its data. There we go. Damn it, and that's actually not terrible, except I hate that type of monster. Like, I'm just not a fan of that monster type. Teleport, Spit, Tail Assault. Ugh. He's got good stats, though. Oof. His flabby appearance makes him so lovable. It's true. This is a very rare type of monster. He's celestial. Okay. Sure. Why not? Why not? Alright, well... we're gonna freeze this guy. And... we're gonna... I think Mr. Tubbs is gonna make an appearance. I don't know. They're hard to train. But I do so love him. He's so cute. And we've got a ton of money. We got plenty of money, so we're going for Mr. Tubbs. We're gonna take him to the ranch. Mr. Tubbs is like, it is cold as shit out here. Why? Well, actually, he probably doesn't notice the difference because I just froze him. I had him frozen in a block of ice before this. All right. So that was good. That was fun. We had a nice little chance to hate on a game that is really not that great. And then we played Monster Rancher for like 4 hours, which is awesome. And I'll probably play more of this again in the future. If not like next week, then sometime in the distant future, like after January. But let's see. Let's close that. And then go to chat. Did it work? It worked. Hell yeah. Okay.